Doctors, entrepreneurs, and high-achieving professionals operate in an environment where chronic stress is the baseline. The relentless pace of modern work leaves many trapped in a cycle of overwhelming pressure. Looking at this animated waveform, we can visualize what this mental state actually looks like. In the context of emotional wellness, this represents the frequency of fear, a constant state of irritation, disturbance, and reactive anger. Standard wellness solutions often fail these professionals because they lack intense daily reinforcement. An hour of yoga or a weekend retreat cannot provide the same stabilizing effect as active daily community support. Modern professional burnout stems from a core shift in emotional frequency, requiring a systematic intervention rather than a simple adjustment to a calendar. This realization led Amrut Vivek, also known as Manoj Lehi, and a core group of over 100 fellow professionals to develop a new framework. By working together, they successfully broke out of that erratic cycle of fear. Through this shared methodology, the group saw their daily frustrations and reactive anger drop significantly. In their place, they experienced a sustained rise in calmness, peacefulness, and overall happiness. Rather than keeping this psychological intervention private, the founders mobilized to scale their approach for the general public. This effort to scale their own personal emotional shift led directly to the creation of a rapidly growing organization, the World Peace Program. The intellectual foundation of the movement draws on the teachings of their master, Guruji Sri Rishi Prabhakar Ji. This diagram visualizes their core operational objective. The shift into a smooth, rhythmic sine wave represents the deliberate transition of human emotional resonance away from fear and into a frequency of love. Achieving this calm state is a logistical challenge rather than a passive one. Overriding ingrained stress requires an active, heavy daily time commitment. Looking at a 24-hour daily timeline, we can see the required infrastructure. Every single evening, from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., members attend live joy shops, seminars, and interactive workshops with facilitators. This 3-hour daily schedule acts as the vital structural engine. Consistent evening participation provides the repetition necessary to overwrite chronic stress and maintain a new emotional baseline. Running intensive, year-round daily programming presents a unique financial challenge: how to fund the operation without creating new barriers for participants. The organization handles onboarding through a simple one-page link that operates entirely on a gift economy. This single token represents the entry point. Members make a voluntary annual donation, where the monetary amount is left to individual discretion. In exchange, the organization promises a 365-buy return, expanding to cover 365 days of continuous programming, seminars, and live support. The program prioritizes consistent participation and community blessings as its primary drivers, treating financial capital as a secondary byproduct of the movement. This counterintuitive economic model provides daily, year-round access up front, removing traditional financial barriers to entry and focusing purely on the participation of the member. The empirical result of this infrastructure is clear. The program successfully moved beyond its original 100 founders to become a self-sustaining movement. We can see the rapid scaling here in this network map. The initial central cluster has grown to thousands of active members. The demographics entering these daily sessions are highly specific. The network is largely composed of entrepreneurs, business people, doctors, and wellness professionals like yoga therapists. Stressed professionals are increasingly gravitating towards sustained, communal support systems that target their emotional baseline rather than just their calendar. To maintain the communal aspect of the network, the organization's leaders remain directly accessible, committing to a 24-hour response time for any personal messages or calls. Amrit Vivo offers a standing invitation for new families and professionals to join the movement and actively work to reduce the global frequency of fear. The World Peace Program stands at the intersection of professional networking and intensive daily wellness, offering a highly structured, community-driven approach to addressing modern burnout.